your nose in it. I'm authentic, real name, no gimmicks, no game, no scrimmage. I ain't playing with you niggas.
Everyone, it's the Nation of Podcation Daily Podcast. I'm O'Shea. Make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe button. Hip hop superstar, and it is what it is. Podcast host Camron, he goes off on Shannon Sharpe, saying that, hey, you should know better than that, being the age that you are. Now, as you all know, as we all know, we know that Shannon Sharpe been going through it with this young lady. She out here basically using the Tony Bugsby guy. He's the lawyer that tried to sue Jay-Z. He's out here, trying to save face because he was messing with this OnlyFans model. This OnlyFans model was recording their conversations and all of that stuff. And the OnlyFans model tried to sue him for allegedly $50 million because they all heard about Shannon Sharpe about to get this $100 million deal. So she tried to get half. That seems like that's the thing with these ladies today, trying to take half, whether it's divorce settlements, whether it's the suing of with the OnlyFans model. Everybody wants half. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy stuff. But Camron talks about how, hey, bro, like, you supposed to move better than that, being the age that you are. Now, I'm gonna play you this clip. Now, the clip is of Shannon Sharpe talking to this young lady where she recorded the phone call. So, fellas, just make sure before you say anything on the phone conversation, before you text anything crazy, just understand what may happen to you later on. These folks will be trying to take you down or put you in a situation to where all of a sudden they talking this crazy stuff, and then they can edit the messages, and you know what I'm saying, they didn't get the whole conversation. But this little 30-second clip of Shannon Sharpe talking crazy to this young lady is wild stuff. And I can see why she was trying to take advantage of this, because I mean, she's got this clip on there of him talking some crazy stuff. So I'm gonna play the clip for you, then I'm gonna play Camron's comments on that, because Camron said he's had females try to do him like that, to where they don't normally talk like this, but then all of a sudden they talking about doing some super duper nasty stuff, and he's like, nah, shorty, I ain't going for none of that. You feel me? He's like, you don't even normally talk to me like that, so we not about to do that. I'm not responding to that. We not doing none of that. You know what I'm saying? You got to think up here, not down here. You know what I'm saying? So, fellas, let this be a lesson to you. Let's take a look at this clip from Shannon Sharpe, and let's take a look at this clip from Camron as he explains. Let's tune in.
Okay, what?
Well, I'm not really interested in getting choked, so I guess we're going.
Yeah, I might choke you in public. Big black guy chokes small white woman.
It's not a good look, Shannon.
Not a good look that you do what you did to me.
Okay, well...
Well, what?
So that's Shannon Sharpe in a convo that was recorded with the young lady. So like I said, that's not a good look for Unc right there. Now, let's play the clip from Camron as he talks about Shannon Sharpe and how he got played in this situation. Let's tune in.
First thing I took from this when I heard it was, look, he was living in California and moved to Nevada. She moved from California to Nevada too. So if somebody's being abusive to you in one state, why would you move to the next state with the same who's abusing you? I don't know. Me personally, I found the red flag with that personally. And then the next thing is this tape this supposedly coming out. Shannon said, put the whole 30 minutes out, or 10 minutes, whatever it is. I guess there's some part in there for 30 seconds, because Unc brought that up. Shannon brought that up. He said, I believe he's going to release 30 seconds of it. Whatever that 30 seconds is must be nasty and violent and fucked up. If you don't want to put the whole 10 minutes and you reducing it to that 30, it must have been WWE in that joint. Elbow off the top of the bed, off the thrower against the dresser. You white little bitch, come here, suck big black dick. Talking about you want dick. I get that part. I get it. Because I tell white you want that nigga, but it's consensual. They agree. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I've been doing this in a different realm from him. I never made it as a professional athlete. I've been out here shaking and juggling since 20 years old. I know what you up to. I know when the to bait me in a text message to say some dumb. I ain't writing it back. You right, and I'm not writing nothing back. You can't get me to write a damn thing back when I see what's going on. You get what I'm saying? Then you gotta know. And see, that's the thing. It seemed like he trusted her from the conversation I heard. You gotta read the signs like, I don't want to get choked. That ain't something you usually say. Hold on. You don't usually talk to me like this. Why are you talking to me like this now? Yo, I'm gonna hit you back. Boom. And then you know when shit ain't right, you be like, when you answer the phone, they be like, hello, hello, hello. They setting up. Oh, I can hear you now. They done set the call up. You gotta read all these signs, bro. And you gotta think about this, right? This is why, and a lot of people call this Uncle Tom, and he don't like black people, or this, that, and the third, et cetera, et cetera. This is why Stephen A. don't get into no this. And I'm gonna say none of us is above it, knock on wood, but he knows he works for Disney. When you work for Disney, a tape can't be coming out like this. You can't be admitting that, 30 seconds of this was kind of rough. I'm letting y'all know. Get a little wild. But didn't he like 30 seconds get what? Yo, just make it.
All right, Nation, there you have it. That's what Cam had to say about the situation with Shannon Sharpe. Like, I get that, man. Like, if she usually talking to you nasty and crazy, like, 'cause some of them text messages that Shannon Sharpe released was wild, what she was talking about doing. Now, all of a sudden, things change and she's not talking the same way that she normally do and stuff like that. You gotta read the signs, bro. And then, like you said, bro, you got the chance to damn near be a billionaire. You about to get $100 million for your Club Shay Shay stuff. I know Disney and ESPN is paying you well. What are you doing out here 60 years old still trying to mess with OnlyFans models? Man, you would have thought this dude would have, like, I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with being 60 years old if you still trying to be outside. But when you got all of that on the line, bro, you got to move a whole lot better than that, man. You supposed to have you a main chick and do some stuff on the side type stuff. And this dude is out here. He just got caught not long ago messing with another chick where they had the phone. Allegedly, the phone was on, like he went Instagram live with it, supposedly. Now, everybody said that was a setup, because how do you go Instagram live, bro? There's no way in hell your phone can go to Instagram live. Even if you leave your phone unlocked, you have to go to Instagram. You have to slide over to go to live. You have to press OK and say it's okay for it to go live. So a lot of folks were sitting there thinking, bro, that was a setup. You did that because everybody was saying that there was the gay rumors out there about you, that you was walking around with the man bags, the Merces, the purses, and all of that stuff, wearing the tight jumpsuits, and folks was questioning his sexuality. So he did that to try to prove that he wasn't, that he's a straight male, you know what I'm saying? So crazy stuff going on around Disney, around ESPN, around Shannon Sharpe. I'm wondering how that's going to affect his job at ESPN and Disney. I mean, he'll always be able to do the Club Shay Shay stuff. That's his. He owns that, so that's his thing. But as far as him being on ESPN with all these allegations, and now the tapes is coming out and the sound bites is coming out, man, it's a bad look. It's a bad look, and we know Disney, ESPN, they not about to play that. So we'll see what happens in the upcoming days, weeks, see what happens. That could just be what it is. It could be a shakedown, you know what I'm saying? That's what it could be. And he could prove that, because like I said, he's got all those text messages from the young lady where she was talking about doing some crazy stuff to him, talking about she liked to be choked and all of this type of stuff. So he's got that at least to say, in my defense, this is what she was asking for. You know what I'm saying? I'm just going along with what she was saying. I just made the phone call. But like I said, you can't get yourself set up like that in this type of situation. That's some wild stuff, Shannon Sharpe. You was a wild boy. Nation, what do you think about Camron's comments? What do you think about Shannon Sharpe's situation? Do you think he's guilty, or is it innocent until proven guilty? Or how do you feel about it? I think that it was all consensual. I think that it was a shakedown. I think she's just trying to get $50 million out of Shannon Sharpe because he's about to get that $100 million deal, and he's worth, probably 100 M's now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm thinking she's just trying to be set up for life, because I'm sure she's probably tired of doing the OnlyFans stuff. I mean, and I'm sure she probably makes quite a bit of bread doing that, because she told him in the text messages, 25K per cheek, you know what I'm saying? So that's 50,000. That's soliciting prostitution right there. So he should be trying to go that route. But anyway, what do y'all think? Let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you all hit that like and subscribe button on your way out.
Nose in it. I'm authentic, real name, no gimmicks, no game, no scrimmage. I ain't playing with you niggas at all.